Little
Hello.
Twitch. Hello.
Hey.
Hello, folks. How are we doing? I'm grabbing our DMCA free music that I like to listen to in the background. So my brain doesn't explode. Hello. We'll let some people join in. Party rock.
Let's let everybody know.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I'm sorry, I
Holding.
appear to have lost the itinerary, the list of the things we're gonna do. Could somebody redirect me to that? I meant to ask before we started. My bad.
I'll guard it on you. And we back. We are back. We're so back.
So back.
We never left.
You were always here.
Yes.
Yeah, forever and always. Hey,
Thank you.
Finch.
Hi, Finch.
Finch.
Everybody cheer for Finch.
Oh, the cheer for Finch. And for Owen.
Hey, Owen.
Hey, Owen.
And for
We are so back. Who's hype? Hello, Nate. Hi, Toby. Ooh, yeah, everybody's party rocking. We could do a quick rundown of introductions again. If you don't know us by now, have you really been paying attention? /J. I'm Moth. I use they he pronouns. I'm your Twitch system specialist, and I'm kind of just a little guy. I'm here to make things run and work, but I am not the heavy lifter in the slightest. Move down the line if you want to go next, my fellow antenna-eyed friend.
Yes, thank you, my fellow antenna. My name is Nat, also known as Goat on the server. I do stuff sometimes, if I'm around. And yeah, thank you. I'll pass it on to Quills.
I'm Quills, and I organize things. I like organizing stuff on the server as events. Pass it on to Cole.
Hey, I'm Cole. Any pronouns. You may remember me from the opening ceremony. You may remember lots of us from the opening ceremony. I do things also. I'm significantly tireder than I was at the opening ceremony. But at the PBC, I primarily am head of show running, which is the book club part of the PBC. And I also just help out with, like, anything we're doing. Pretty much. That's it.
It's truly beautiful. Truly and deeply.
Everything. I think we are all significantly tired than we were at the beginning of this convention.
What?
Yes.
I'm not tired. What do you mean? What? Psh, this wasn't a whole ordeal.
No, it was incredibly fun. Genuinely incredibly.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Oh, 100%. I look forward to this.
I know it's the point.
Genuinely, though, the panels, like, I've watched most of them, but I'm not insane, so I haven't watched all of them yet. But the ones that I did watch were so educational.
Oh, yeah.
Genuinely.
I've got a little notebook on my desk with the notes from the panels I super wanted to make sure I caught. Because obviously we're always constantly learning from each other in any creative space, and, like, this is a great opportunity to be continuously learning.
And a great place to just have all of this come together and have so many people. So bring these educational points, like, to the point in panels and presentations, with just, you can just sit and watch and listen to these people talk about what they are experts on and what they know about and what they want to bring to you.
Truly is amazing.
Yeah, and all in one channel. All
Exactly.
here prepared. Just gotta open your eyes and listen.
Yes.
Crazy, I'm spoiling people.
And a
For
big
free.
and a giant thank you to, like, all the volunteers and our panelists. We adore you. You guys are, as said by Finch so eloquently, and, like, complete bias. No, the panels were so good. Amazing. I'm so happy with everything that got put together. And our volunteers and hosts, and even our volunteer temp mods for, you know, everybody encountering this massive winter storm, especially across the states. You guys, like, we couldn't have done this without you. It's amazing. So thank you there.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you to everyone who has helped out. And the panels that we've, or the events, there's been several different kinds of events, panels, presentations, workshops, live shows. So we started off this weekend with a panel on the creative and collaborative script writing, which is always the good first step to getting a podcast out there. And then we watched said script writing in a workshop. We watched that live and the script writing as well. We learned about the budgeting for audio drama. We deep dived into the audio drama of Englewood After Dark to see how their process was in the production. We listened to a presentation on musicals and contemporary fiction podcasts. We watched the podcast on air, the one that was written live, be voice acted and directed live. We watched a workshop on how to make music for everyone. Basic tips on music making, digital music making. There was the modcast, which was us being a little bit silly, but also just chatting a bit about the and the space. We watched a panel on science fiction. We listened to a presentation on the accessibility for hard of hearing and deaf podcasters. We watched a panel on inclusive narratives and had a live show, the High Night live show, a panel on sound design, another live show, the Wobegon live show. Then we finally watched the podcast on air get sound designed, dialect edited and sound designed, which was super fun. Panel on fantasy. We watched two presentations, one on the directing voice actors, another one on optimizing RSS feeds. For this one specifically for creators and what they should do to optimize their RSS feeds for the listener. And then another panel on BIPOC representation in fiction podcasts, and the last one on character depictions in audio-only medium. That was what we went through during this weekend. It was a lot, and I congratulate everyone who has caught a lot of these events. But all of these will be up on our YouTube by the end of this week. So if you haven't been able to see, and they're also as VODs, they exist on the Twitch channel until the end of this week.
But on YouTube, there'll
so
be
if you
a
haven't
resource
seen-
for you to have for a very long time. It's just like when you're like in a lecture
Yes.
hall, it's like sometimes it's good to get a refresh on the notes and like a new perspective again on just like looking back on things. And that's what I think is a really great thing about getting all this up for everybody, is that this is like essentially a free resource that we are trying to get out there to make this a more accessible field of work. We want to hear your stories. Tell us your stories.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
More audio drama.
And if you're interested in like last year's convention, that's the videos for that are still up on YouTube too. It's interesting. I thought what was quite interesting about going into year 2 is that we managed to be able to cover so much of podcasting once again, but in very different ways, which I thought was incredible coming back to this event.
So true. I did look at the list of the last year's events just earlier today, and yeah, we did hit some very different points, but still all of them super relevant to audio fiction and the fiction podcast community, which is always good.
Yeah, and always expanding on like not only just like all the things that we can teach each other, but also like how we can be better representative of all the people who enjoy podcasting, because it's such a diverse group of people and it's always great. And with any media, we all love seeing ourselves represented in media. And so, in my opinion, I think podcasting and audio drama is just a great place to see that representation that you may not have seen before. It's a great stepping off ground for getting more representation out there for as many people as we can, in my opinion.
3 cheers for audio drama.
Woohoo! Everybody clap for audio drama.
Yeah, we're all here because we love it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And in order for us to get all of that to be able to have an event like this, we needed lots of help. We needed experts. We needed volunteers. And we'd just like to just have a massive thank you to everybody that was involved in making it so that this convention could happen. Second year in a row.
Oh yeah, going on for a third.
I heard about
Yeah,
the third
specifically a third one. Ooh. Specifically thanking panelists for sharing their expertise, finding time in their busy schedules to come and have a chat with us, have a chat with the chat, and just be incredibly helpful and lending their time and effort to us. And of course, the presenters who were able to guide those panels and make it so that the conversation could flow between people who perhaps hadn't even spoken to each other before, but shared a common interest with each other, and to coordinate all of that for us, as well as the many volunteers who have worked behind the scenes, making sure that the back end works, making sure all our documents are in order, and as well as you guys for watching and giving the support that these people deserve.
Exactly. Because, sorry, I'm trying to mess with my mic is picking up the heater in the background because, fun fact, Finch and I have been without heat for the entirety of AuFiCon. We have 2 space heaters keeping our entire apartment warm, and I've got one in my room right now. And so my mic is still bobbing and popping. But, like, the show must go on. We want to make sure this still happens. And so, once again, all those people who made it possible because of, I mean, even Winter Storm messing with all of our Wi-Fi connections and signals, I think it's wonderful that those of us who may be experiencing it, those of us who may not be, are able to still try and connect. Oh, we're nice and warm. I've been keeping a fire going. It's, we're surviving. It's cold down here. I live in the downstairs part of the apartment, and my room's off facing no other apartment, so it is cold in my room specifically, but I have like 10 blankets. I've got a warmie. I've got a space heater. I'm surviving. I'm doing great. Audio drama does keep us warm, exactly. Especially getting to see live shows with maybe some of our favorite, like High Nai and Wobugon. Like just like I personally special shout out to them for like being willing to put part of their show, part of their personal like creative effort like to this convention. I think means a lot to me as a creator, and I think means a lot to everybody here who is able to witness that. So an additional thank you to that. I'm trying to fix my mic.
Absolutely.
Holy cow.
It was a real fun time.
Yes. And then
I think with that we can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of shows, there was a show made for us.
Yeah. There was a show made this weekend.
Yes.
Little episode.
Let's just give a little rundown for anyone who might not be completely up to date with what one of the events was over the course of AuFiCon that is leading to what we're about to move on to. We had something called Podcast on Air, which was a project that was in AuFiCon from start to finish. Would anyone like to give a quick rundown of what exactly Podcast on Air actually was?
Yeah, absolutely. So what happened was that some wonderful creators came together in 4 different streams and put together an episode from writing to script editing to recording and to sound designing. So all the processes and steps that happen in the production of a podcast, and that happened right on stream for you to witness and watch. And that is now complete and finished. The episode exists, and we will be playing it.
Yes.
Though before we do start playing it, we want to shout out some content warnings for anyone who might not want to listen to these things. The episode itself is 12 minutes, so if you would like to skip the episode and come back, that will be 12 minutes. The content warnings we want to say are: there is stalking, there are supernatural monsters, there is a threat of death, violence, and there are loud noises in 2 parts of the episode. One loud noise is a glass breaking at minute 9:34. Another loud noise is electronics at minute 9:42.
I'd like to amend that just really quickly. Those sounds are in conjunction with each other. They start at 9:34 and they finish at 9:42. Sorry, that's my fault for not being explicit.
Aha.
And as always, we
Yes.
do have a transcript for folks to kind of follow along with if they so choose to. We should be able to get that in there for y'all and then try to get everything pinned to
Yes.
the top of chat before we start.
Especially important after listening to the Deaf and Hard of Hearing presentation, where the importance of transcripts were highlighted. This one is a transcript that has been put together very quickly, so it doesn't have everything we would like for it. However, under the time constraints, it's what we could whip up for you guys. We can probably make a better one later.
Yes, and then of course for those of us who are probably going to be not, if so any of us are not comfortable with the content warnings given in chat, as Finch has said, we will make sure we inform you via the chat that the episode is over, so people who are muted are able to return and continue participating with all the other fun little things we have at the end of the convention. All right, let me know when we're ready, and I will play that episode.
I think we're ready to go.
All right. This will be the podcast on air for whom the light bends. Here we are.
The 5:45 train to New York City will be departing from platform 8 in 15 minutes. I repeat, the 5:45 train to New York City will be departing from platform 8 in 15 minutes.
Yeah, sure. No, that sounds good.
Like, would the last Saturday work? As long as you don't mind it being in the common space. I'm thinking of inviting Miranda, which would be wonderful. It'll be the event of the semester, and maybe I could even ask her out.
Yeah, I don't have anything planned for that
Of course,
night.
it's only if we survive the econ final. It's probably going to kill us both.
Joe, it's fine. We're gonna... It's not important, okay? You can go ahead and invite them over. It's whatever.
Damn it! Well, that's not very nice.
No, sorry, Joe, that wasn't at you. I'm sorry. No, just throw the party, okay? Whatever. I have to go. You're fine. It's not here. Not yet. You're fine. What the hell?
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to run into...
Hey, you've got to watch where you're going. This is a train.
Oh, it is you.
Sorry?
Thank the heavens I found you.
I don't... Who are you? Do we know each other?
Has it found you yet?
What are you talking about? Who are you?
I am Ember. Are you in danger?
I'm not in danger. I'm not. Look, I'm just trying to get back to NYU before finals start. I already had to reschedule my train twice. I can't. I don't have time for whatever mistake you're making. I've got to go.
No. Wait, please. I've come so far. I have an entreaty. I need you.
Shit. It's here.
There, by the pretzel stand. That shape, those feathers. Is that...
You can see it?
Of course I can see it. You are in danger.
What the hell?
Yes, exactly what I would say. An appropriate sentiment.
No, what? No one else has been able to see that before. It's everywhere. It's been everywhere for weeks, for months now. Getting closer, following me. I just thought I was losing my mind.
Of course you are not.
Are you just humoring me? I don't understand.
Of course I am not. We must go.
Go where?
Somewhere enclosed, harder to access. We must conceal ourselves from its sight. Follow me. Leave that behind.
That's my duffel bag. I need that.
You do not need anything but yourself. Come.
god. So, you're not from around here, are you?
Is there some aspect of my manner that implies that?
The clothes? Waistcoat? Pocket watch? Is that a telescope?
A spyglass.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
I use it to spy danger from afar.
Epic. Love that for you.
You do not have one, but you seem quite attuned to danger regardless.
Yeah, you could say that. I'm not dreaming, right? No, I'm not dreaming. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
It responds to you.
What?
The lights, the glass, the air, it bends around you.
Oh, yeah. It happens sometimes. I've been doing it for years. It's not good. Gets me in trouble. At home. At school. I'm trying to keep it under wraps. I'm not trying to do anything, and I don't know why. Look, what is that thing? That thing you saw? It keeps appearing. It keeps following me.
Are you afraid of it?
Yes.
I am too.
What does it do?
It eats.
Eats what? Oh.
It is here for you, because of who you are and what you can do. I am also here for you.
And are you going to eat me too?
No.
Why is this addressed to Alex?
That is your name, is it not? That is how I was introduced to you.
Yeah, I'm definitely not this Alex.
And yet the daguerreotype included shows your visage perfectly.
But this is gold leaf. I shared out the circuits in my dorm by mistake and have to buy replacement bulbs in bulk. I don't get written up in gold leaf.
I do not think that is for you to decide.
I'm not out here deciding anything. I don't have to do this. I don't have to read this letter. Give it to some other Alex.
In lieu of any other Alex, I shall read it to myself, and if you were to hear me, so be it. To the one for whom the light bends, we entreat your aid from a world nigh consumed by the beaks and claws of night, that which hungers for warmth and life and stars. The light swallower must follow.
I'm sorry, are you from another world?
Yes.
Another, like a... not this world?
Yes.
I'm guessing it's a magical world?
Is your world not a magical world?
I don't have magic. I'm cursed or haunted or something. That's not the same.
I really thought you would know what to do.
About what?
The thing with feathers, that which follows you.
I don't know what to do. I just want to get away from it. I keep seeing it at night when I close my eyes in my dreams. It's getting closer. It terrifies me. I don't know why. I just want it to get away from me. So I keep moving. I try not to look at it for too long.
And yet, it is getting closer.
Yeah. What happens when it gets me?
I do not know.
You don't know?
Of course I do not know. I ran from it too.
Oh. Are you...
No. It got very close. Close enough for me to feel its soft feathers. Its sharp beak. The darkness was all consuming. And everyone else was gone. I did not write that letter. That was That was a greater plan. Someone else was meant to seek for you. But I was very scared. So I stole it and I ran.
And now you're here.
And now I am here. I cannot do anything. I do not have any form of magical power. I am a courier. I carry letters, and I find people, and I run.
If I have some sort of magical power, I don't know how to use it.
Then I do not know what either of us will do.
I've never been able to talk to anyone about all this before. That has to count for something. Ember, watch out!
You did that.
Did I?
You must have.
Maybe it was you.
Lights do not flicker when I am around.
Is it dead? Was that the...
It is gone.
Those aren't the same thing.
It is still a net positive. I don't see...
I mean, at least it's not...
We should keep moving. I'm sure that...
We should keep moving.
Yes. We should keep moving.
We?
The 5:45 train to New York City will be departing from platform 8 in 5 minutes. I repeat, the 5:45 train to New York City will be departing from platform 8 in 5 minutes.
Where are we going?
I don't know. I've got finals that seemed a whole lot more important 10 minutes ago.
I am on the run from creatures of hunger and shadow so fearsome they defy description.
Okay, well, so am I, so you don't win. Let's keep moving?
Running.
Moving.
It is running. We are still fleeing.
Maybe. But... together?
All right. Together. I will keep watch as we leave. You should really consider reading that entreaty.
I still don't get why they gilded my name. This episode was written by Emma Skinner, with script editing by Anna Stein. It was directed by Derek Valen, with dialogue editing and sound design by Jose Majado. It has featured the voices of Lumi Oakes as Alex, Hannah Brown as Ember and Joe, and Derek Valen as the train announcer.
All right, that was the whole episode. That was really cool.
That was genuinely incredible. Like
was
when I listened to that for the
amazing.
first time to have a gander for some content warnings, I was blown away because I've seen parts of the podcast on air by virtue of needing to have rest sometimes. And seeing it being produced and then hearing the final product is such a rewarding experience kind of as a viewer, like seeing it from start to finish. Insane experience to be allowed to have a peek into.
No,
Absolutely.
literally.
Amazing.
And I think it just really goes to show the just like the expertise and talent that these people have to just like throw that together in a whole weekend, which is like very reminiscent of PodCamp in my opinion. But like it's so
on
cool
brand.
to see. It's very on brand.
It's on brand.
Yes, amazing. Everybody
so
clapped for the casting crew. That was delicious.
Absolutely.
And if you were there
if you guys
for...
want to see that,
Oh yeah, you go.
if you want to see how that was produced from start to finish, you can check out the VODs and later on YouTube. It's the series of events called Podcasts on Air. And I really recommend just watching those because you get some really good advice, and also just I find that seeing creatives not only give advice but also seeing them in action is super helpful as
Yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get to see that very often. Like that is a very sort of like it's a privilege to be able to witness that, in my opinion.
Definitely.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Absolutely. It's one thing for them to say, "Oh, in this case, I would do this," and another thing to actually see them do it, and maybe even see them butcher their own advice and do something completely different, because sometimes it's okay to break the rules and then see what instances that works and what it doesn't.
Yeah, bend the rules, break the rules. What are rules? Just like take that thing and just like look at it briefly, then throw it out the window. Do your own thing.
All right. So after this lovely episode, we have another little surprise for you. It has already been hinted at, and I think already mentioned a couple of times, actually. Maybe it's not even
I
that
can't
much of a
keep
surprise.
secrets.
No.
There's no secrets here. But for those of you who have been listening closely and watching the events, you will be in luck because you will have very valuable knowledge for this next event. Cool.
You will have a lack of sleep, but you will have knowledge.
Exactly.
That's the trade. One moment, please. One moment, please. So with the help of the team here, in a very sort of teacherly fashion, because that is my day job, I have put together a Kahoot with questions from every single panel. You may notice here, one second, if I just close this here, this is the AuFiCon island from last year. For anyone familiar with Kahoot.
Oh my god. That's so cute.
And
So
as
we're returning to our
proven,
Kahoot island.
as proven by Cole earlier before this started, I'm simply a boomer who does not understand Kahoot apparently enough. / their attempt to trick me into purchasing things almost worked. Because I'm just not good at I was tired, but Cole figured it out, and Cole made this one, so it's a win.
For any it's tricky. But for those of you who don't know what Kahoot is generally a classroom tool. But it's very versatile. It's a quiz. It's a multiple choice quiz. You'll be answering the questions on your phone. I'll be showing on my screen in a moment the website you need to go to, as well as the room code for the website. So don't worry if you're like, oh no, I have a terrible memory, or like, oh, I've not seen many events. You've got a 25% chance every time, sometimes 50-50, of getting the answer right anyway. Another aspect of Kahoot is that not only do correct answers get you points, the faster your correct answer, the more points you get. Now, last year, that was an issue because of stream delay. However,
Yes.
since then, Kahoot has made an improvement in which the questions now also appear on your device, or at least they should do. I'm just going to double check that right now, Moth, if you could hide my screen for a moment.
Oh, absolutely. Well, give me one moment, please.
Thank you.
And in the meantime, you can use your phone, but you can also
Position,
use your
hold on.
laptop. So there will also be a
Hold
code
on, Cole.
for you to type into your laptop if you want to. But it also works on your phone.
It's all
even
good. I
better on
checked the settings.
Is it good?
Nice. Yeah, it's all good. I have checked the settings. The answers should appear on your phone. So we won't have that internet advantage. So if any of you guys were relying on your speedy internet to get those extra points in, I'm sorry. I've leveled the playing field a little bit. So yeah, we got Tobias in here. We got Moth. I'm not going to be participating.
I
For
get to participate
obvious
this year,
reasons.
which is exciting. It's not going to go very well for me. I've had a very sleep-deprived weekend. These little guys are horrifying. I love them.
Yeah, you guys can adjust your little avatar. Change it to best represent you. I'm liking the skeleton with the cowboy hat, Moth. Oh, the sunshine now.
Yeah, I figured that's more on brand for me. It's both the light source and a
manifesting.
cowboy. Finch, I like the
Manifesting
tiger
for the
with
storm
the
to go
hat.
away.
Yeah, literally. Right before we started the opening ceremony, my university was like, we're gonna cancel class tomorrow. And I was like, no, wait, I needed to go meet with my professor. So I hope they cancel on Tuesday as well, because if not, I'm gonna have an amazing time tomorrow learning music by myself.
I'm gonna let this go for a couple minutes,
Yeah.
just for everyone to have a chance to hop in.
The snake with the pie, I dig it. I'm here for it. Ooh, raccoon with the pie. Yes. Nat, I like the skeleton with the binky.
They didn't have
Well,
a
as we
goat.
would say in the UK,
A passy?
dummy.
Oh, a dummy. What?
Who uses pacifier? Which country is
Yeah.
that?
US uses pacifier as well. It depends on where you're from, regionally.
You just say it fancy, that's what it is. Your font is different.
Jose sent a heart. I didn't know you could do that.
Aw.
But you can send hearts.
Apparently.
Oh, there's a little emoji
You
button at
can.
the bottom, and you can be like, wow.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do this.
I am limited on my reactions.
You can only send so many.
Okay,
can't
I'm gonna give
love.
1 more minute and then we're gonna begin. Just waiting.
Nate,
for
I
all
like
hearts.
the
It's very
Elvis
cute,
hair on the
guys.
snowman. That's silly.
I like the strategy in chat. Nate's I'm answering blue to everything.
Yeah, Nate. you came
There
to
is
a lot
a
of
there
the
is a color I'm
events.
partial to.
Mhm.
I can't remember if the color I'm partial to is blue, but there is a color that I'm partial to.
I know what color I'm partial to whenever I make the tests, which is why if it gives the option to shuffle the answers, I always select that.
We got a very important question. Let's answer this question, then we'll begin. What do we win this time?
I thought we had like jokingly / not jokingly said the winner gets a special role in the like PPC that's like the 2026 Kahoot winner or something like that.
We could so do that.
Because then we could just change it every year just to Kahoot winner. Special role.
Finch, you're in chat. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, how do you feel about that? I thought that would be funny. It was joked about, but I thought it was actually a good idea. Actually gonna turn Cole's stream up a little bit.
The
I
winner
can
gets
turn it up on
all
my
the
end as
fame
well. It's very quiet.
for being a winner.
Yeah. I think that's a good level.
Turned it up a little bit.
Everybody likes Kahoot music, I think.
Yeah, it's groovy. Okay, we
think.
don't have a response from Finch, but
Why
oh yeah, there we go.
not?
Why not? Yes. All right, guys. If you win this,
Dad said yes.
Hi, Lumi. Dad said yes, we can do the
if you
thing.
if you win the 2026 AuFiCon closing ceremony Kahoot, you will win 2 things. The first one is bragging rights. The second one is a special role in the server. It will be cosmetic, but it will let everybody know of your
You're a
glory.
winner. You're a winner.
Okay, we did lose somebody, so I'm gonna give 10 seconds and then we're gonna go. Okay, so stream delay. Count for stream delay, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. AuFiCon 2026.
Ooh, yeah.
A mix of silly and serious questions about the live events. There we go. Next one. Forget I have to do it. Which single audio drama format did the co-writers' room suggest is our first question.
I'm cooked. I have to head to work in 30 minutes. Someone save me. Good luck, Hannah. We believe in you.
You got this.
The Kahoot should be over before then. There are 24 questions, but we're not going to chat about all of them. Yeah, this is a trick question. The advice that was given in the panel was that there was no particular standard format. As long as like your team's format is standardized, then that's okay. Go with what works. I'm paraphrasing. You can watch the VOD to find out, but this was from the co-writers room. So now let's have a look at the results. We have Finch in first place, followed by Goat, and then we've got Jose, Lumi, and Hannah. Everyone is very close to each other, but this is just the beginning. Let's see where things go. Next question.
I'm coming for that throat, Finch.
Which theme won on Podcast on Air Writing Workshop 1? This is the theme that decided... what was decided for the episode you just listened to. It was voted on by the people who were watching, and yeah, survival. I did put that in chat earlier. I don't know if that contributed to most of you getting that right.
We were listening.
Good stuff, guys. Yeah, interesting theme to choose. The other options were also ones which were in the poll. And survival won out. We have some movement. Finch remains king on top, but Jose and Hannah are both catching up. And then we have Lumi and Goat rounding up the top 5. Next question. Why did Anna Stein use markers for the script in Podcast on Air Writing Workshop 2? This is referencing the indications for sound effects. Here we go. So sound designers can find the sound effects via Control F. Yeah.
Very useful.
Nate, good luck.
But this is blue.
Nate, I will say, I'm
was
actually
blue.
dead last. I'm right behind you. I'm losing. I make the cahoots.
Yeah,
I never
can't
said I was
claim
good
that
at playing them.
Okay, next one. Wow, so we got Jose has taken the top space and dethroned Finch, closely followed behind by Hannah and Quills. You were all very close to each other. Then we have Finch and Go, and Nia is the highest climber, jumping up 3 spaces. So maybe we might see Nia in the top 5, guys. Don't get too comfortable. Let's see what happens. Next one. This is double points. Very important. What did Tal say is ultimately most important when budgeting for audio drama? So this was one of the more conclusive statements that Tal said. If you want more detail and more nuance, you should check out the VOD. It's an incredible presentation.
Yes, Nate, rise up. Comeback starts now.
Is it fair? That was the conclusive statement that Tal started the summary part of the presentation with. And then followed up by, you're going to have to use a bit of gut feeling to figure that out. But yeah. Let's see that leaderboard.
Good advice.
Whoa! Big changes. Finch has come back for the crown with the highest answer streak of 4. Shout out to Finch. Followed closely behind by Tobias, Niet. I did say that we might be expecting Niet on the top 5. Nate, you were correct. You said it was time for the comeback. It is indeed time for the comeback. And then we also have fellow staff member Tesh at number 5. Next question. What tool does Englewood After Dark use for mapping out their seasons and episodes? Fun fact about this question, every single option here is an existing writing method. But which one is used by Englewood After Dark? I have a feeling that some people in chat have a certain advantage here.
Certainly.
Now, what could ever clue you into that? I don't think I've gotten an answer right in like 5 questions.
Yeah, Blake Snyder's beat sheet, and I believe Blake Snyder is the one who wrote Save the Cat, which is a brilliant series of fairy books that me and Nat really like. hence
Yeah,
not
the
say
cat
yay.
mentioned.
Save the cat mentioned. Whoa! Great bunch of writing theory books. But yeah, the rest of them exist too. The story grid method, the snowflake method, and the gardening approach are all existing writing methods, but they're not used by Englewood After Dark. If you want to see how they use that, check out the VOD where they explain the retrospective, which is where they went into the production of Englewood After Dark. But yeah, moving on. Let's see. Any changes? We do have some changes. Okay, we've got some high climbers. I think Finch might be pretty difficult to dethrone here because he's ahead by about 2 questions worth, I think. And Tesh has jumped up here. Tobias is maintaining that spot there. And now we can see Hannah, which is very appropriate, I think, after the last question. Followed by Go. And Finch is still like leading with that highest streak. Will anyone be able to take the top spot from him? Let's see.
Go for it.
MJ identified 3 aspects aside from singing that further define podcast musicals. Which of these is not an aspect? Use of songs, episodic, pastiche of contemporary genres, or reliant on narration?
What is a pastiche? Oh my god.
What is a pastiche? That's a good question.
Answer
Watch
it
the
for you
VOD,
after the
joking.
question. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, cues for songs were not included as one of the aspects on the presentation. But yeah, I know what a pastiche is from watching the VOD, but does anyone else want to explain it in a way that won't take me beating around the bush to get to the answer?
I think you got it.
Really?
do
It's
not know
kind
what
of
a
like where
pastiche
you it's like a from what when I was watching the stream, it felt like a combination of the genres, essentially, where you're mixing them together, but please do feel free to correct me.
The dictionary directly says an artistic work in a style that imitates that of another work, artist, or period.
Perfect. Thank you, Moth, for like catching me in there. I
Gotcha.
chimed into that
Gotcha.
presentation about halfway through. It's really interesting though, so I will be coming back to see the beginning.
Oh, I will be using it for actually one of my assignments in my musical theater script writing class. Actually, be talking about that kind of pastiche of contemporary genres specifically. Actually, so
That's incredible.
thanks
Very
for helping with my
relevant.
homework. Thank you for helping with my homework.
And we got arguably remediation in chat there from Niet.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to know and learn from the expert, check out the VOD. MJ had a very educational and well-referenced and well-researched presentation on podcast musicals. It's really interesting. Okay, let's see those results. Finch is still at the top. Like, I don't know if anyone's going to, catch up there. But it's too early to say. Tobias has climbed up to number 2, followed by Niet, and then we have Tesh, and then we have Nate. Welcome back to the top 5. Welcome back to the leaderboard. Next one. Oh, does someone want to pronounce that for me? Because I listened to the
Prerogative?
episode. I just listened to the episode, but I'm having the same issue
I don't know.
that everyone had in the
I am being
in the live
haunted.
podcast on a voice acting panel.
Oh, I need
And
to
I would know.
move some people around.
The Gur type? I don't know.
The Gura
But yeah,
So
for those of you who are listening to the live episodes, if you missed that, we'll direct you guys to where you can find it later. But this was a word that was used in the episode that was made in For Whom the Light Bends, which was made on the Podcast on Air project throughout the convention. And it's an early photography process. I learned that yesterday. I did not know this before. I like that you guys had faith that it's such a shocking word that you thought it might be invented for the script. Me too. All right, let's have a
Kinda
look at
hoping
that.
it'd be the method of gutting a fish, I'll be honest.
It
I
kind
mean,
of sounds
yeah,
like it
that's
could
very
be,
fair.
right?
It sounds like it could be.
It could be.
Like,
I think that's just
like
called
I'm like a fishmonger.
playing, honestly. Or fillet.
All right, Finch is still at the top. Is anyone going to get that? Is anyone going to take that crown?
Finch
that
gets
cowboy
a
hat,
special
rather?
role again. You want to
Followed
wear
by
the cowboy
Tesh, Tobias,
hat.
Hannah, and yeah.
Finch agreed to the whole role thing, but actually he was like,
It's actually,
"Aight, but
you know
it's
what?
gonna be
That
me."
sounds nice. Yeah.
What's a
Owner
nice way of
PVC
saying
gets
no?
the PVC rule. It's
Oh my
like the
god,
new.
yeah, you don't have to say yes if you just take
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
Smart.
There's also the like new holographic rolls. If you get enough server boosts, we just make that one special and fancy. I like the holographic color roll. It's very pretty. Anyway,
Shout out to anyone who has spare boosts and wants
Spare
to make server
boosts.
pretty.
pretty sick.
Alright, next one. If you don't know music theory, Goo Boogie said,
I know this one.
this is one that I've only seen snippets of so far, but it's one I'm really interested in as somebody who plays around with music but doesn't know what they're doing.
Real.
The fact that G prepared like documents and things for people to go along with during the workshop, like there were materials. That's incredible.
Yeah. Very, very valuable resources.
I believe I was
Again,
asleep
go
during
check
this
out
panel, which made me kind of sad because I was looking forward to it. It's a good thing I can look at the VOD.
Yeah. Yeah, and Quills, you were saying?
It's you know, if you look at the WAD, and it will also be linked under our YouTube when we publish it. So then you can
Absolutely.
click on that. It's good resources.
Oh, thank you for making sure that we've got those around still. And yeah, so even if you don't know music theory, you could make chord progressions that pros might not consider, just because of the angle that you're coming at it with. But yeah, let's continue.
Coming at it with pots and pans in my hands, smashing them together.
Exactly.
I like how you think. All right,
don't.
Finch is still at the top, followed by Tesh and Tobias and Hannah. Not much change. However, Liz, welcome to the leaderboard in number 5. Let's move on. Double points, so you have a chance to catch up to Finch. Francesca said that science fiction is either real life distorted through the author's lens, a culmination of societal woes and hopes portrayed through themes, an answer to our deepest fears and frailest hopes, or a mirror we hold up to the world in order to see ourselves more clearly. I had a lot of fun making the false answers in this one.
I can tell they sound real.
Yeah. Some very poetic advice in there.
Truly.
Yes, a mirror. Science fiction is a mirror we hold up to the world in order to see ourselves more clearly. I was watching that live. I think I was chat moderating that one, and when they said that, I was like, "Oh, that's a fire quote." I'm writing that
No,
down
truly.
immediately.
All of these feel like things you could actually say about science fiction. Or, yeah, it's great. Holy cow. Tricky.
But no, I really like that.
Good things.
And that came off of a conversation about Frankenstein.
Oh,
Let's
beautiful.
move on.
As it does.
Oh my gosh, you have done it, Liz. You have gone from number 5 to number 1, finally moving Finch from that top spot. But don't be so sure just yet, because Finch is not far behind you.
So,
I'm rooting for you, Finch, but I'm also not rooting for you at the same
Yeah.
time. I'm sorry.
I'm supporting
You-
you morally.
And welcome,
Finch
Quills. We have Lumi in number 3, and then we have Quills on the leaderboard, followed by Tesh. Which staff
Yay.
member will win the role?
I think actually we're just
Guys,
playing
you
a
gotta be
golf
the staff.
version. Close points.
It is
Please
unfair
beat the
because we
staff.
did run a lot of these events.
Oh yeah.
We did sleep at some point, though.
We did
I
sleep.
promise
yes, I
you-
had 8 hours sleep each of the nights.
Yes. I promise you, everybody else is beating me because I have like 1,000 points, not even 2,000 yet. I'm struggling. I'm under pressure. There's a reason I make the.
I think
I
that
love
might
that
be
this
statistically
question
unlikely.
This question specifically gave me 1,600 points.
Wow.
All right, let's go to the next one. Eli Ramos taught us that transcripts can be used for as well as for episode scripts. Sorry if I don't say some names correctly. I had them in my head when I was doing panels, but there's so many in this quiz. But yeah, credits, meetings, episode descriptions, and personal telephone calls. This was from the event that was on hard of hearing and deaf representation and such, and working with disabled voice actors, etc. in podcasting. And yeah, you can use transcripts for meetings. If you're unsure about that, please do check out the presentation, because they put forward several really useful tools that can help. Tools which they have verified as well, which was quite good. As because a lot of tools that can help with accessibility, as pointed out, might sometimes be harvesting data at the same time. So it's good to get tools that are recommended by somebody who knows more than you do. But yeah, I'm going to be just using some of those tools myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to that leaderboard. Okay, so we still have Liz at the top, followed by Finch, and then we have Tobias, who's moved up to number 3, Lumi and Quills with the pouty faces. But hey, up by 3 places, Goat. You are the highest climber. Can we expect to find you on the top 5 anytime soon?
Big doubts, but you never know. You never know.
You never know.
I did go to sleep at some point, god damn it.
Shout out to Nat for being up at like 2 a.m. and such in your
Mm.
time zone for the panels you were streaming for.
It was fun.
True or false? Alicia on Inclusive Narrative says it's okay to ask friends about their experiences with disability.
This one might pull me back up. This one might pull me back up.
This is the comeback from Moth.
True. Yeah. One moment while I release a cat from my room, but if anyone has any comments on this, go ahead.
Yeah, it was a very interesting panel, and Alicia specifically said not to shy away to ask friends for help to for their experiences, because if you don't have the experience, it's very hard for you to write about it, and there is someone who very likely can tell you about their experience, and that is what you want to convey in audio drama as well. You want to know what the day-to-day life and experience is. Don't go to a psychology textbook and just that's all your resources. Ask someone what their experience is in real life, day to day. That's the parts that you want to convey.
Yeah.
And just because it's their experience, it's obviously not going to be everybody's experience, but you can't garner that. But it's a great jumping place to start. Also, talk to your friends. Yeah. Your friends are cool people who know things.
Yeah, but like big difference between asking your friend versus asking somebody you don't know.
A stranger on the
consent
internet.
Is consent is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody owes you anything.
BKD Crimes is talking specifically about talking to your friends. Confirmed. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Yay, no changes. Well, everyone got it correct, so.
Yeah.
Jane compared editing to... This is from the sound design event.
Which was delightful. Delightful. All of it was delightful, but I particularly appreciated this one because I am very new to sound design.
It's pure guesswork.
Mm-hmm.
I was really trying, in my limited editing experience, trying to make comparisons of my own here.
You did well.
Yes, you did.
Apparently convincing enough.
I should have known this, but I was streaming this one.
Yeah, painting all the different details and then pulling out into the bigger picture was something that was talked about when it came to this comparison with editing. But yeah, everybody does want cake, apparently.
Cake is good. Paintings are good too.
Yeah.
Painting's great.
No one compared it to engineering, like audio engineer, like the connection's there. No, okay.
No, I saw your message. I just knew the answer. If I had not known the answer, I probably would have picked that.
Finch, you have come back for the number 1 spot. At this point, I think it would be kind of iconic if you did win. And we gave you the role anyway.
If we just gave you anyway.
And Finch is back. Yeah, good.
Finch re-cowboyed.
Yes.
Pinned cheer.
Yeah, I like that. I like the emoji from Tobias here.
Yeah.
Finch is back with an answer streak of 3, followed by Liz, Goat, who has moved up a space, Tobias, and welcome Jose to the top 5. Let's go. We're just over halfway. After her High Nigh live show, which of these items did Motzi talk about?
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, there's a couple silly ones in here, I did say.
Fingerless socks. What?
well, we should get some artificial glass and have some fun with it together one day.
Oh, that's so
Artificial
polite.
glass or artificial grass?
Artificial glass. Oh, I misread that, but glass is better than grass.
Yes.
Artificial glass. How is glass artificial?
No,
It's
not
like-
artificial. What's that
it's-
word for the
it's
sound?
the-
Not for the sound.
It's the safety glass where you can like use it to
Yeah,
hit
the jelly
somebody-
one.
to, like, yeah, jelly glass.
Oh,
Quite fun to play with.
I'll agree to this arrangement.
Yeah, and we can
I don't know
record
what
you
it
eating
entails.
It's like sugar glass. It's like there's also like the silica glass as well.
That's
Oh
the
my
one I wanted.
God.
Silica glass.
I was thinking, I was like, how does like glass is like a thing?
Glass is a thing. How is it artificial?
Glass is a thing.
Yeah.
BBC
Oh my
stream
God.
glass.
I'll agree.
could
I'll eat some
possibly
glass.
happen. Could possibly happen
Artificial
with
glass.
some things we have in cooking for Twitch stuff this year.
Nice.
We'll put a pin in it.
All right, next one. Some minor changes, Quills. Welcome back to the top 5. And Finch is leading with the highest answer streak of 4. Let's go. Double points. Which code unlocked the guitar case in the Woebegone live show? So, this was at 4 a.m. for me, so I didn't see this, but I believe there were like ARG type materials at this live show.
Yes. So Dylan had like pictures and links, and like he like moved around his room as Stinky. For those of us who are Woebegone fans, like trying to like figure out where where Mikey is gone because he's running Mikey's radio show.
Mm.
And it was
That's
it
so
was very
interesting.
fun. If you also look at the canon of it, that makes Finch Michael for sending all of the links. I guess I'm punished for being the producer, so
That's so
that's
fun.
Cowboy Roots. I know this one, yeah. No, it was a delight.
Yeah.
Definitely go check it out. I think Dylan also recorded it on his own. I don't know for sure, but we're getting him the VOD for him to have that as well. But definitely take a look at that.
We've spoiled one of the secrets, but there's others. So you
Don't
can
worry.
like watch the VOD and play along again. I think that's possible. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's see. Big changes. Okay. We have Finch at the top, of course, followed by Tobias, who's jumped all the way up here, then Quills, Lumi, and Tesh. And yeah, Finch has the highest answer streak of 5. To be fair, it's kind of fitting as, you know, an expert on the con. And seeing a couple of staff members in here, it makes sense. It makes sense. True or false? According to Evo, audio fiction feeds should be episodic.
Never smashed a button as fast as that before.
For some reason, every time I come to the true or false questions, I panic that I've accidentally inputted the wrong answer.
Yeah, same here. I always have to double check. Wait, I think
I mix
that's
things up
wrong.
sometimes.
No.
I always just explain afterwards, though.
Oh, I messed up. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna be back in 13th place. I climbed out for 2 seconds.
Yeah, so what should audio fiction feeds be? Does anyone remember?
Cereal.
Cereal. With an S, not a C.
With milk.
Without milk.
Oh,
With
Finch,
milk.
no, you hit the wrong one. Remember me.
Well, for my brain was also wait. What does episodic mean again? What does serial mean again? Which one of these is?
Yeah, let's talk about
What do you
this.
mean?
So, from what I
Tell me
remember, now
about
the
it.
RSS feed. This is from the RSS feeds presentation, which was really interesting. I barely know how an RSS feed functions. So that was really interesting. But talks about how a lot of podcasting platforms cater towards podcasts which are not audio fiction. Those are fundamentally different from each other. So your default podcast order is going to be episodic, where it's the most recent release is shown first, and then it's like an effort for the audience to get to episode 1. That is episodic. Whereas serial means that the first episode of your first season will be presented to someone when they find your feed, if I remember correctly, which is beneficial for audio fiction because we want you to listen to episode 1 first, not episode 239.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. Also, serial also means that if you tag your episodes as seasons and episodes, that means that a lot of the podcasting hosts can like clunk them together into season 1, season 2, season 3, which makes a nice break.
Delicious.
Yeah, there's so much really useful information in that presentation that I had no idea about. This is all brand new to me. So I really recommend checking it out. All right, let's see. Any changes here? There are some changes. Hello, Tesh, with the streak of 3 correct answers in a row in second place, followed by Lumi, Tobias, Quills, and of course, our reigning champion thus far, Finch. Let's go. Which door was used in the podcast on air sound design event? Do you guys call it DAW? Do you call it DAW when it's in
No.
acronym form?
It depends on the acronym, honestly. And for me personally, I could call VODs VODs, not VODs. That's ridiculous. VOD. I
Fair.
think if it spells a word, you know.
Reaper.
The word.
Hindenburg is one I'm going to be checking out purely because I got it in with the mic I bought.
Yeah.
But everyone's shouting out Reaper, so I believe Reaper was also the one used mentioned in the Englewood After Dark retrospective as well.
Yes,
If
it
I
is
remember
Things
correctly.
about it.
that was used for the basics of music making was also Reaper.
Brilliant. And Nat, you're a Reaper fan, I think.
Of course I am. That was the one I started with when I was a good 12-year-old child
Damn.
with Reaper.
Damn.
Yeah, me and Reaper go way back.
Damn.
Like, yeah. Holy.
Nice. Okay, let's go over here. Minor changes, but Quills, that could be big moves. You could be setting in motion your long-term plan to take the cowboy hat at the top there.
There you go.
And yeah, accurate answer streak of 3. I believe that is Amina from the PBC. Correct me if I'm wrong.
At least so.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to you. That's a tag I
Icon.
recognize. All right, next one. Motzi wouldn't have met Helen or Octavia if it wasn't for. There was an important comment made here. There was a very important comment made.
Crazy.
I'll tell you why it's there once we've got the answers
Love
through.
that.
Networking. This comment immediately comes after Motzi talking about how nepotism and networking are not the same thing
Mm-hmm.
at all. People like to conflate them, but they're really not the same. And networking is not. It's something that you need to do.
Yeah,
But yeah.
100%. Oh, I 1000% agree with Monty on that. Like, coming from someone who works in a field that relies on networking, they're very different things. Very different.
But yeah, that comes from the BIPOC representation and audio fiction event, which was really interesting. It's a little bit broken up, but I'm sure we can splice it together when we put the final version on YouTube.
We also have some backup options in our corner. If they are broken up, you will get your panel. I'm working on it. I got plans.
Nice. That's lovely. Thank you, Moth.
I got you guys.
All right, Finch is still there, but Lumi is catching up, followed by Tesh, Tobias, and Quills. And look at this answer streak down here. 4 in a row. Let's go. Next one. Which panelist said the only thing that's impossible is what you tell yourself is impossible? One of these people is a host, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, you got this one, Nate. You were there. I was there. Unless I forgot, which is possible.
It was Doodles.
I
The only
forgot.
thing
Yeah,
that's
I lied as
impossible
well.
is what you tell yourself is impossible. I lied in the chat.
Swear
I
word.
had so many tabs open, I couldn't see who was talking at all times. It was hard. But I heard it. I was there.
It's a really good line.
It's
Absolutely.
very good.
Solid advice to abide by. Can someone remind me what panel this came from? This was not a question that I made.
This came from the depictions in audio drama or / like physical depictions panel. The last panel that was actually had right before this.
Yeah, the last one.
Very last panel.
Makes sense why Doodles was there. I'm familiar with their work. It's very good.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's keep moving. Minor changes. Like I said, it could be like a 12-step plan to get to the top though, Quills. I believe in you. And Lumi, you have a streak of 6 correct answers in a row. Well done.
Icon.
Okay. Yeah. 20 out of 24. This is double points.
Ooh, locking in.
In the fantasy audio fiction panel, in which reference show were neopronouns the norm?
I was there for that one. We also have some people with some advantages in this chat.
Yes. Some of us listen to this.
I believe Wanderer's Journal, there used to be a weekly listen party in the PBC for it.
Yeah, for quite some time.
Yeah. PBC love Wanderer's
Yeah.
Journal, but the other podcasts are on this list are also incredible too.
Lumi, I don't know this
Alright.
one, sorry. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, PBC loves Wanderer's Journal. Let's go on to the results. Okay, now I think we're leaving the panel and event specific questions. We might be. Let's see. Oh no, we're still here. How many takes did Derek say should be recorded in a live session? Either way, we're getting very close to the end.
Oh, in a live session? Shoot, I messed up. Dang. I knew
Oh
that.
yeah, very specific.
I was going too fast. No, it's alright. I'll be the loser. Today's biggest loser for everybody's sake. Nobody will lose but Moth. I'll take one for the team.
We are so here. Yes. Finch telling people to get good in chat.
Oh wait, I was right. Okay.
Followed by
win.
I believe in you, though. I get good. I believe in you. That's a positive sentiment.
Exactly.
Do the runner-ups win anything? Asking for a friend. You get the self-confidence to know that
trophy.
you got really close. Yeah, or a participant, like a mental participant.
Yeah, mental
participation.
I'm not
trophy.
making anything else.
Yeah, you've made lots of beautiful art during the course of this.
Oh
You
yes.
have.
All right. Yeah,
More to
3
do,
takes.
But we're there.
There was like specific reasons for these takes. They're written down. If I can find them really quickly.
What was the
I think
question?
I can find them.
Reiterate.
Yes.
So what Derek basically said is that you want to make the recording session as efficient as possible for voice actors and everyone involved, but you want to get the best results, of course, and make it not too much for the sound designers in the end to sift through. So you do one cold read, and you do one read where the director gives you specific what is it called? Not descriptions, corrections.
Directions.
Directions.
I guess.
And the third recording should be a bit of a fun read where you really go out on your emotions and really tone down on all these, make it big and oh man, I can't English today.
No, I know what you mean.
You've been
though.
running an event for 48 hours
Crazy
longer.
concept.
No worries
Longer.
there.
And
Yeah.
don't go for more than that, because that makes
Yes.
it difficult for everyone else.
Brilliant. Very good at paraphrasing and remembering of that as well. Let's go on to the results then. No changes. And Quills, you're back with an answer streak of 3. Makes sense, given what you just told us. All right. Next one, 22 of 24. We're getting close. Who moderated chat during Modcast? Who was paying attention to the chat? I'm saying
Oh
nothing.
god.
I'm saying nothing.
I don't even know if I got this one.
I remember.
I have a vibe.
I think I suggested this question.
Finch said this question stressed me out as if I wasn't also there.
Literally.
Hell yeah.
I was informed
Yeah.
it was Owen.
Yes.
I was
Oh,
asleep.
Owen wasn't on stream.
I saw Owen in the chat occasionally.
Yes, Owen was not on stream, but in chat
Shout out
the
Owen.
entire time.
Shout
yeah.
Owen. Owen is streaming.
Right now, yeah.
Owen's
out
very
Owen.
good at this stuff. I'm sorry, guys, for the one person who voted for me. I'm sorry. I was in bed.
Disappointment.
CBBB.
No, you're not. I'm kidding. What do you guys say? /JK or something?
Slash
That
J.
one.
I don't know. Yeah.
/J.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who had the elite chat knowledge. Everybody in the top 5 had the elite chat knowledge. Good. And Lumi, 9 correct answers in a row. God damn.
Yo, Lumi.
That's a lot.
Fire.
So 23 24, this is the penultimate question. What animal is featured across multiple streams?
I
We
like
wanted
we had
to,
put
like,
multiple.
Yeah, we wanted to count like how many streams this animal was actually on, but there were a couple where we were like, there was a cat behind the scenes, but we don't know if they were on stream. And also, I said nothing. I said absolutely nothing. Wipe your brain. Wipe your minds right now.
I was there, Finch, yeah.
I did not give the answer away to the last little
Whoever said
almost
Gecko,
all
I
people
believe you.
leftover.
I
The
believe you in
answer's
my
already
heart of
in.
hearts.
When you said that.
Gecko
Most
was
of the
there
answers were already
quite a
in.
lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gecko. I like your confidence in Gecko here.
Is Gecko
Yeah, it
Nate?
was
Nate,
cat.
did you do that? Are you sticking with your blue thing?
Are you sticking with the blue, Nate? Is that you?
Random
Okay.
Nate shout out.
we do
I love
have
Nate.
a ... Someone had a bearded dragon. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Who
Oh,
was it?
a
Can you
misclick.
remember?
Derek,
Yeah, well then.
Mhm. There's also
Alright,
a
next one.
non-canon dog in the Wobegon live stream.
Shout out to the non-canon dog in the Wobegon livestream.
Lumi.
That's a sentence. Lumi, oh my gosh. That's like almost half of, like, because this is 24 questions. 10 is almost 50%. Yeah, so there is only one question left, guys. So if
Whatever
anyone
could it
wants
be?
to dethrone Finch, if that is mathematically possible,
Finch would just have to not answer.
I believe in you, Lumi.
good luck. Let's go. Double points. What is the PBC's next big event? Is it PodCamp? Is it AuFiCon 2027? Is it PodJam? Or is it a staff holiday to recover from AuFiCon 2026?
In my heart of
I
hearts,
misread this.
I know what answer it is.
It's PodJam.
In my
It's
heart of
PodJam.
hearts.
Yay.
Yeah,
Hey, I
in my
moved.
heart too, it's blue.
I moved. It's false now. Whoever answered
blue
blue,
strategy.
we love you. It's not right. It's not correct. We love and appreciate you, but it's not it.
The manifestation. They're just manifesting for us, guys.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
I
that.
appreciate that. Yeah. PodCamp also close.
Yeah,
With the
it's a
row.
similar event. But yeah,
The
AuFiCon
staff never
2027.
rest.
Oof. Yeah,
See.
It's beautiful.
AuFiCon staff holiday. Me and Toby will run PBC. Everything will be fine. Sure, why
No.
not? Let's go. Will you
Say
give me
less.
money for tickets too? Okay. All right. Let's go.
Oh, hey,
Okay, it's time for the
Owen.
results. Yeah, it was an actual
Yes.
Kahoot.
Owen, are you still streaming?
Oh, and you were the answer to one of the questions.
Yeah,
just
you
letting
were.
you know. I had to catch a bus train. Thank you. We appreciate your dedication, Hannah. Let's get that result in before you have to clock in.
Yes.
Let's go. Okay. So, in third place with those points, that's Tesh. Well done, Tesh. In second place, we have Lumi. And in first place, to everybody's absolute and complete surprise, it is Finch. Congratulations, everybody. We got
For
Quills
the
and Tobias in the
special
top 5
guide.
too.
Yes.
There you guys are. Woo! Amazing.
Congrats, Finch.
Let's improve our island, our AuFiCon island from last year.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
How do you improve something that's already so perfect?
Oh, I know, right?
So difficult.
It's difficult, but you know what? They do it.
Exactly.
I'm tired.
You just gotta do it.
We got a little hut.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the hut. We could
Holy
compete with
studio.
other islands if we wanted to. We're not going to do that. This is a yearly event. And now we are a level 3 island.
There we go.
Congratulations, everybody. Amazing. We are not joining the League's arena.
No, we're good.
I think everybody who would participate should win a prize, actually. Yeah. My love and adoration for the end of time.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
No, I have to share.
We appreciate all of you participating
Yes.
and paying attention.
Appreciation for participation. I'm gonna go ahead and hide your screen share.
You can hide me.
Yes. My computer can stop wigging out. He's trying to have all these tabs open. Oh, but yes.
Congratulations, everybody.
Finch, new special role coming into you as soon as we make it. Don't make it yourself. We'll do it for you. Makes it more special that way.
Yeah, thank you everybody for participating in the silly little Kahoot. But I also hope it was also a vehicle to kind of deliver a little bit more information to you guys, like a little sneak peek. And if any of
Yeah.
those answers piqued your interest, then you can check out the VODs that are related to those answers and get the information from direct from the source, not
Yes.
secondhand, third hand from us who are paraphrasing.
Plus,
Yeah,
also
I-
we have all of our like social medias where you're gonna be able to find information about upcoming events, the VODs past like out of Twitch, all linked in our Twitch bio. So that's the fastest way to grab all of that. If you are interested in following us on YouTube for all the VODs from last year, from all the other events, stuff like that, I definitely recommend clicking on that and getting all your stuff.
Absolutely. That's where you can find everything that we do. And we do have one more thing we want to ask of you before you leave this convention behind and before you watch the VODs in your sweet homes, is we ask you to fill out a feedback form that we have prepared. This convention is running on what we believe to do and how we think it should go. But obviously, we always appreciate feedback so we can improve our event, so we can improve it so that it fits to what people like to see, or maybe something that we weren't aware of that you'd like to point out. We would really appreciate filling that in. It really, really, really helps, and we really take those feedbacks to heart so we can make next year even better.
Yes. We love doing our best to make things better for you guys because why not? This was already kind of the whole
Right.
idea of the convention was kind of just a like, what if we did this thing? And then we did the thing, and now we're trying to make sure the thing gets better every time. And we can only do that through participation feedback. Because if you didn't like something, you don't say something, that we can't potentially fix it. So be honest. It's not going to hurt
Exactly.
our feelings. Statistics don't
It
hurt
is a-
feelings. They're statistics.
it is also anonymous, so we will not know that you are the one who has submitted this feedback. So you can let us know what you think.
Yes.
Good and
Tell us everything.
negative and critiques.
Yeah, I think that's everything other than thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. You make this possible, whether you're on the screen or if you're watching the screen, sending a message in the chat or just lurking. None of this would be possible without you guys. So we're really indebted to you for the fact that you allow us to be able to pull off these crazy big events with our little team. It's a
Yeah.
massive appreciation from us here at the PBC.
100%. And then an additional special thank you to everybody who got tickets. That lets us do another like rough count of how many people we think are going to be here. And a special thank you to anybody who did an optional donation ticket that helps us keep things running here. Spoiler alert, we pay for a lot of this stuff on our own, and so those who support us on Ko-fi and through the like optional donation of the tickets, it really helps us keep things running, less out of our own personal pockets and more out of the donations of people who want to see us do more. So a big giant thank you to everybody who does that. Like we couldn't do this stuff without you guys.
Absolutely. And I hope everyone does get a very good night's sleep after this.
Yes, rest. Please do your basic human essentials. See some sunlight if you can, drink some water if as you should, eat some food if you can. As my theater professor has put for years and years, people are complicated houseplants. You need food, water, and sunshine. So please take care of yourselves. Everybody get some rest. If you've been chugging caffeine all weekend, consume copious amounts of water. Caffeine's a diuretic. You need more water in your system. I'm holding up a heart with my fingers.
Me too. I'm joining in.
Yes. Everybody
You can't
hold
see
up.
it, but I hope you feel the vibe.
But yeah, I hope you're feeling my love. Every kindergarten map. What the heck? That's how tired I am. Kindergarten nap mats. And then we obviously, you can find us with our website, the podcastbookclub.com, plus any information that you want to keep tabs on, not through the website, just join the Discord server. It's intimidating, sure, but I promise it's a very friendly bunch of people and an amazing resource. And I mean, I don't know how else to talk about it. You guys can ramble as well.
A couple things that we do, perhaps. So, like over the PBC, this is one of the events that we do. We're going to be moving into Podjam, not in around April time, I want to say.
Yeah, March.
Yeah, March is
March,
probably
yeah.
around March, April, moving around that sort of like going into summertime. We're going to be doing the Podjam again for the third year running, which is an event where people, beginners and professionals alike, come together to create a pilot episode. If you want to find out more information about that, please head over to our website. It's not the only thing we do at the PBC either. We also have regular book club sessions, because that's what we started as. We are the podcast book club. You can come over when it's time for a new podcast to be selected, and you can vote on what podcast we will listen to as a server. We're currently in the middle of listening to a podcast, two podcasts actually, but when it's time to change over, and if you really want to share your favorite podcast, or if you're a creator who would like to share your favorite podcast, or the podcast you have created rather, I don't know if it's your favorite, perhaps it is, then you can come over and suggest that for our votes, and we listen to them. And we do live listening parties where we all get together in a voice chat. We mute and we listen and we have a chat together. And we also do text-based discussions too about podcasts. So if you're really interested in having just a book club experience but with podcasts instead, the PBC is the perfect place for you.
A slight note adding to that, we are in the middle of listening to something right now, but it also at the beginning. So we will be starting the Attic monologues soon. They have not yet started. Next week or the week after, we will be starting the Attic monologues. So if you want to catch that, now is the perfect time to join in. And we will also be doing a round of 36 questions. We already did one round, but we're going to do another round of 36 questions. Yeah. And I think with that,
Yes.
this is a good time to get the rest.
Yes. Sign off. Get rest. Do what you need
Sleep.
to do. Stay safe for those of you who are out in the winter weather that a lot of places are experiencing right now. It's cold. Stay warm. And above all, keep making stuff and talk with other creators. Yeah.